Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this easy and quick crochet Christmas stocking. You're only going to need 2 colors for this project. It's very quick and easy to make. I'm using a 3mm crochet hook. You're also going to need scissors and tapestry needle. I'm working with cotton yarn today, but you can choose any kind of yarn that you like. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you have been following me. My name is Ragnhild. I love to make easy and free crochet patterns. You can find many of them on my blog and here on my YouTube channel. So we're gonna start off with a magic ring. Just gonna grab myself a little bit of yarn. I like to use a little yarn end for my as a stitch marker, but this is how I do the magic ring. So I'm gonna wrap the yarn twice around my index finger and then around my thumb like this, like 1.5 times, and then you're gonna hold the yarn here in place, grab the hook, and then go here through that loop, and then grab the yarn and pull through the loop like so. And now chain 1, grab the yarn once more and go through the loop. So this is how I like to make the magic ring. There are also many other great methods. You can find one that you like, but if you're struggling, you can also just chain 4. I'm going to show you. First you're going to make a slip knot, then insert a hook here, and then you're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now go through the first loop that you made, grab the yarn and pull through, and then go through the next one. And now you can crochet in that little hole there and you have a ring. But I'm going to use my normal method today. It looks a little complicated, but it's just how I hold the yarn, but it's very easy. Okay, so now we have our ring, and you're going to do 6 single crochets in the ring. So here, grab the yarn and pull up a loop like so. Now we have 2 loops on the hook, grab the yarn and pull through both loops. And you're going to do this 6 times until you have 6 single crochets in the ring. So here is 2, 3, and this is how the stitches look. 4, 5 and 6 like so. Now grab the yarn here, and then you're just gonna pull the ring closed like so, and now you have your starting your first round. And then I'm just gonna put the stitch marker here in the beginning, and now you can count backwards. So you find your first stitch, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and go through that very first loop. I'm struggling a little bit here because I made it a little too tight, so it's a good idea to not to crochet too tight. I'm just gonna go there and place my first single crochet, and you're gonna put 2 single crochets in each stitch. So here is 2, and the next one you're gonna do 2 single crochets, and we're gonna keep on doing that until we have 12 single crochets. So here 2 single crochets in each stitch. When you have reached the end of the round, just pull out your stitch marker and place it on the top again. Now we're going to increase in every second stitch. One single crochet in the first stitch and then increase in the next. So 2 single crochets in the next. Repeat this all the way around until you have 18 single crochets. So when you're done, you're gonna count the stitches and make sure that you have 18 single crochets. And now we're gonna weave in the end here so it doesn't unravel. So grab your tapestry needle. You can also use the hook if you don't have any, if you don't have a needle, but just go through the surface part of the stitches here and go a little back and forth. And then you're gonna cut the yarn. And now we can continue. I'm going to change color now, so I'm just going to go back one stitch like so, and then grab the red yarn. So I'm just going back one. We're going to complete it afterwards. I'm just going to show you how to get a nice color change here. So go into the same stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, but leave it here on the hook. Do not finish like normal with the white one. We're just going to finish with the red one. So you're just finishing the stitch with a new color to get a nice transition. And now you're going to do one single crochet in each stitch here. So just put one single crochet in each stitch. And I'm going to do this for 8 rounds. Also, I'm crocheting here over the strands, so it's easier afterwards because you don't have to weave them in. So here I'm placing one single crochet in each stitch. If you want to play around with this pattern, you can also alternate between the colors. You can make it striped, you can make one color in red and then one color in white. But I'm just gonna do one single crochet in each stitch with this red color. So here, this is how it looks. Make sure to count your stitches. And now here I'm going to place my stitch marker, and then we're just going to continue here with one single crochet in each stitch. I have a total for 8 rounds here, but you can also do 7 or 9 if you want it a little longer or shorter. You can decide yourself. Now I have finished my rounds, and we're going to start off with the heel. So for the heel, I'm just going to change color like I did the last time. So if you want, you can go back one more stitch, or you can just start the next row, because we are crocheting in rows now, with a new color and make a nice color transition like I showed you the last time. I'm going to divide the work in 2, and you're going to do one single crochet in each stitch. So we're going to do this for half, and that's 9 single crochets. So it's a good idea here to weave in some ends here, and you don't have so much yarn going on or many ends that's in the way. So here, just make sure that everything is tight here, and then go ahead and place the stitches here. We're just going to crochet in rows now. So after those 9 single crochets, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and this is how we are making the heel for our Christmas stocking. Now chain 1 like so, and then you're just going to turn the work, and we're going to crochet our way back here. So here's the first stitch into that first one, and here is the second one. Make sure to count your stitches. So here just one single crochet in each stitch. So at the end, chain one and turn like this. And now you're going to repeat this 2 times until you have 4 rows. So when you're done with your rows, we're gonna single crochet or slip stitch the work together. I'm gonna turn it inside out now, just for now. You can also cut those ends off. And now place the panels on each other, and you're gonna go through the front loop only, or the back loop only, I mean, through both panels, and you're gonna slip stitch them together. So here, the slip stitch through both, like so, and here is the next, and the last one. Like so, and now you're going to turn it back. I'm going to leave it like this, and you're going to crochet around the entire sock to make it longer. You can see later in the video that I'm making a mistake. I'm turning it inside out, but you're not going to do that. I'm going to cut the yarn, and then we're going to attach it with the other color. I'm just going to slip stitch here on the side and cut the yarn. So this is how it looks. You're not gonna turn it like I'm doing now. I'm doing a voiceover later, so please ignore this step. You're just gonna keep it like normal. And then we're gonna crochet around this sock here. So grab the yarn. So this is what we're working on now, this part. So make a slip knot, and then go in here, for example, and then you're just gonna do one single crochet here. You can do a slip stitch first and then one single crochet. So we're going to do this all the way around, one single crochet in each stitch, and you're going to repeat this all the way around. So here also it can be a little harder to see here where the white part is, but just think that you made rows and now you want to do one single crochet in each row here, and try to have the same amount of stitches as we started. So we started with 18 single crochets, and we're also working in continuous rounds. We're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch, and we're not going to join with the slip stitch, we're just crocheting in the next one. Here is my stitch marker before the first stitch, and now we're just going to continue here and do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 8 rounds. Like I said, if you want your sock to be a little longer, you can add more rounds here. So here I'm just working my way around the sock. Like here, and here is the end of the round. The stitch marker is, and just pull it out and put it before your first one and just continue. So I'm going to repeat this here for a total of 8 rounds until your sock is high enough. And here I have another sock that I made. So at the end, I'm going to show you how to make the finish. I'm going to show you also how to make it not only with the ruffles, also with the bubble stitch, but because that's also a cute way to finish it. So I'm just going to finish here the last stitch with a new color, with white again. And first I'm going to show you how to make a finish with the bubble stitch. So in the first single crochet, we're going to do 1 single crochet, or in the first stitch you're going to put 1 single crochet, and in the next one you're going to do a bubble stitch. So that how that works is just 5 double crochets in 1 stitch, where you're not finishing the stitch before you're done. So just yarn over, grab the yarn, pull up a loop and pull through 2, and repeat this until you have 5 loops on the hook. When you have 5 loops, grab the yarn and pull through all 5 loops. And then you're going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So this is how to do the bubble stitch. Here, grab the yarn, pull through and pull through 2 loops. Grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And you're going to repeat this until you have 5 loops on the hook. And then always anchor it down with 1 single crochet in the next stitch. This is how to make the bubble stitch pop out. And here showing you one more bubble stitch. Another method you can use is single crochets. You can do 3 single crochets in 1 stitch to make ruffles. So here I'm making, if you don't want those ruffles to be so large, you can just do it with single crochets. So here just 3 single crochets in 1 stitch. You can also do it with half double crochets. Yarn over and then put 3 half double crochets in 1 stitch, like so. You can also do those with double crochets. You can do 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. So I would just choose 1 stitch and stick to that stitch, or you can also alternate between the stitches and play around with it. For my example, I'm just doing it with half double crochets. So I'm doing 3 half double crochets in each stitch, and you can see that they start to like curl, and you're going to do this all the way around. When you're done, you're going to finish off with the slip stitch in the first stitch, and you're going to cut the yarn. So here, cut the yarn and then pull through, and now you're going to weave in the ends. So this is how my stocking looks. I hope that you like this tutorial. I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.